The crypto market is always buzzing with new projects. However, there are some that just pop because of their potential and utility. But you know how it gets better? When those projects are in pre-sale, because it provides an opportunity for you to get in early and probably earn some good returns on your investment. Today, we will be looking at one of such projects, and it's one that you definitely be interested in if you're a fan of anime. The project is called Dragon Ball DAO. It's a DAO that rewards members through returns on investments made from the purchase of yield-bearing assets. As I hinted earlier, Dragon Ball DAO is in pre-sale, so you're super early and this could be a great opportunity for you. Make sure to stick around to the very end of this video to learn everything about this project. Disclaimer. What's up, SHIB Army? As always, thanks for checking out the channel. And today I will be sharing with you about an exciting new project I just found out about called Dragon Ball. This name probably sounds familiar to you if you're an anime fan. Dragon Ball is a combination of a robust DAO and a hedge fund management system. In the next few minutes, you will learn what Dragon Ball brings to the table and why it could be a pretty lucrative investment for you if you decide to invest. Before we get to that though, please note that I am not a financial advisor and this video does not constitute financial advice. Do make sure to do your own research and speak to a financial advisor before investing in any new project. Also, do not forget that the crypto market can be quite volatile and that crypto projects crash all the time. So if you do decide to go ahead and invest in this project, it might be in your best interest to only invest with money that you can afford to lose. With that said, let's now find out what Dragon Ball is and what makes it unique. We'll begin with the most obvious, the name of the project, Dragon Ball. The project is named after a popular series that features Son Goku, the series protagonist, growing from childhood to adulthood as he trains himself in martial arts. As you might guess, the team plays around this concept in the project. Specifically, the game aspect of the project is centered around martial arts. But we'll talk more about that later in the video. So make sure to keep watching because it's pretty interesting and lucrative for the project and for holders. In the meantime, let's talk about Dragon Ball's main unique selling point, which is its investment systems. So what the project does is provide investment opportunities for investors. Dragon Ball has a team of expert investors, and by leveraging their expertise, the project will be able to equip investors with low to high risk investment opportunities. The team explains in the white paper that Dragon Ball will be buying crypto assets with potential, and the profits realized will then be used to reward all members of the Dragon Ball DAO. And since the project is a DAO, this means that everyone who's a member will have a say in what project the DAO purchases. Definitely a plus for the project, as true decentralization is something that most crypto holders look out for in a project. Make sure to keep watching because I'll get into the details of how Dragon Ball's investment system benefits investors by the time we get to DBD, Dragon Ball DAO's native token. But in the meantime, let's get back to the website quickly. Dragon Ball DAO's main goal is to provide investments and partnerships as we grow. By utilizing our expertise, we will provide low to high risk investments, marketing techniques that have never been done before, along with great delegation and delivery methods to provide a protocol no one has ever seen before. The protocol is self-sustainable and requires little to no cost to continue to grow and provide for the DBD community as a whole. Perhaps one of the most attractive things about Dragon Ball DAO is that the team says that it is entirely self-sustainable. On the website, the team states that the protocol does not require a lot of funds to maintain, sustain, and to provide returns for the community as a whole. Now with that said, let's talk about Dragon Ball DAO's native token. It's called DBD and it comes with utility on several levels. On the first level, DBD is the token that members of the DAO would need to hold to be able to participate in the voting process when the project wants to decide what assets to invest in. So if you'd like to be involved in that process, then you're going to have to hold some DBD. The second level of utility for DBD comes after the investments have been made and have started to make returns. When that happens, the team will use DBD to sell off assets and cash out on the profits. These profits will then be reinvested into the ecosystem and redistributed to holders, thereby serving as an incentive for holders to keep investing and for non-holders to consider making an entry. Here's what Dragon Ball says about DBD's utility in the white paper. This unique utility of DBD as a means of funding future investments and providing rewards to users creates a dynamic ecosystem where the token holders have a direct stake in the success of the DAO's investment decisions, fostering a collaborative and mutually beneficial environment. But utility is not the only interesting thing about DBD. Holders will also be able to stake their holdings to earn rewards. Of course, the more tokens you stake, the higher your APY is going to be, and the longer you stake, the higher your initial APY will be as well. You might want to note that the benefits of staking will only become available shortly after the main launch. Speaking of, don't forget that I said the project is still in pre-sale, and in a couple of minutes, I'll show you how to participate, so make sure you keep watching to the end. Right now, we're going to talk about the gamification idea I mentioned earlier. Called DBD the Game, the idea of this game is to be a series of fighting video and arcade games centered around martial arts. Like most blockchain games, DBD the Game comes with GameFi. That is, it features the play-to-earn concept that allows you to earn some passive income while you play games. The game also features a player versus player mode where players go against each other and fight for a chance to win the game and earn rewards too. Now it's time to talk about DBD's tokenomics. The token has a fixed supply of 1 billion tokens, split in several ways. We have 5% allocated to the partners, 14% to burn, 5% to staking, another 5% allocated to influencers, 9% to the development wallet, 21% to the liquidity pool, and finally 41% to presale. Speaking of presale, I haven't shown you how to participate just yet, but I'll show you in a minute, so be sure not to change that dial. In the meantime, you might be happy to hear that DBD comes with a transaction tax. Although Dragon Ball DAO follows the normal concept used by most projects that use transaction taxes, the team of DBD puts a little spin on it. But before we get to the twist part, DBD comes with a 2.5% tax, with 1.5% going to the marketing/development wallet, 0.75% to the treasury, and then 0.25% to the liquidity pool to keep prices stable. Now that we know that, what makes DBD's tokenomics different from others in its class? Here's what the team says. The implementation of taxes on project tokens has proven to foster robust communities as members appreciate the benefits derived from utilization of collected taxes. However, maintaining the optimal level of taxes to drive the project advancement becomes challenging as the community expands. To address this, our solution is to allocate a percentage of accrued taxes to acquire investments for the future DAO. These investments will primarily be in yield-bearing assets, and any profits generated will be reintroduced into the ecosystem through staking incentives, token price growth, further development, and extensive marketing efforts. Interesting take, isn't it? Well, if you're familiar with tokenomics and projects, you can let me know what you think about Dragon Ball's approach. But for now, it's time to talk about how you can participate in the Dragon Ball DAO presale. The first thing you need to know is that the presale runs from May 21st to May 25th on Gempad, a fast-rising DEX. And now for the steps. Beginning with step 1, make sure that you're connected to the Ethereum network. On to step 2. Enter the amount of Ethereum you'd like to contribute and then click the buy button. And then lastly, step 3. Approve the transaction, and when the presale ends, you'll be able to claim your tokens also from Gempad. I should add here that after the presale, the DBD token will launch on Flu's Trade, a fiat to crypto on-ramp. In simple terms, interested buyers will be able to buy DBD tokens with their debit or credit cards, which is amazing because the ease of purchase would draw even more holders to the project, thereby driving up demand and increasing token price growth. Now, if you've watched the video up to this point, then you're probably interested in this project. If you are, then you want to know that there's not a lot of time left for the presale, so you might want to consider making your move. Just make sure to do your own research and speak with a financial advisor first. All of that said, let me know what you think about the Dragon Ball DAO project down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. All the relevant links will be in the description. If you enjoyed this video, then please like this video and leave a comment in the comment section. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. If you are a true Shiba Inu fan, then you must check out this video.